What's going on, everybody? It's Civil here, and in this video we're going to be bringing you a short little mini scheme from the far tight slot formation. So I'm going to show you what this formation looks like right here. So we got far tight slots, okay? Very simple to see, very compressed, very tight, very heavy, very run heavy. That's the look it's giving. Now, before we get into the details of this, I do want to let everyone know I still do have my ebook for sale. It is the same ebook that I dropped way back when in late August. It's what I got 33rd in the Madden Classic with. It's what I beat Dreeny with at the Madden Classic. It's what I'm using right now to be top 100 in salary cap leaderboards, which is the official game mode of the club championship, which is going to be played here in the next month. The tournament is. So very, very good and very, very effective. Now, let's get into the actual gameplay of what we are going over here in this video. Alright, so looking at this formation, like I said before, very easy to see how it's going to look like we want to run the ball. We see both running backs are about 3 yards off the ball, or the line of scrimmage rather, and it makes it very easy to run the ball. Okay, so the two run plays we're going to be using a lot is going to be the fullback dive, which I have called right here, and we're going to also be using the halfback dive. But while both of these do attack the same part of the field, there are different gaps that they have to shoot, because the best way to blow this up is by shooting the gap with your user. If you just try to mesh the middle of the field, you're going to be falling forward for about 3 to 4 yards, and on offense that's great, because that's what this whole thing is about. It's about 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust, because it's very aggravating to play it. I don't know if you've ever played someone who just keeps running the ball. Very aggravating to play it, and this is the epitome of that. Okay, so I'm going to show a fullback dive a few times. I'm going to show a halfback dive a few times. We have fullback dive right here. We got about 3 yards. Got shed it inside. Not the worst thing in the world, though. Okay, we're going to run it a few more times. Right here, we break a decent one. We get about 7 or 8. And mind you, I'm not sure who this guy is. Something Brown. We have Todd Gurley at halfback, but this guy's not very good. You want 2 good players at halfback for this. So right there wasn't the best. Some kind of blocking assignment did get blown right there. What you could do is, so I'm not going to show it here due to the quarters 3 deep, but what you can start doing actually is you can start IDing a linebacker that you're afraid is going to come free. So let's say I'm afraid of this guy, right? He should get picked up right now. We should not have to worry about him. And he does. He gets picked up by Todd Gurley. And we get about 4 yards, which is what we're going for. That's the whole point of this. We're just going for 4 yards every time. That time I didn't ID him. So once again, he kind of came free. So all you're going to do to ID, if you're not familiar with it, is you're going to hit LB, so the left bumper, and then you're going to watch and hit A or X on PS4, and you're going to be able to move your stick around to be able to find who you want to ID. Right here, it's a little bit weird. This isn't a great defense for this, so we're just going to do that. And we're going to take our 5, 10, whatever, however many it was. Okay. I'm going to run halfback dive a few times now, but you guys can get the gist. I don't need to keep showing it over and over. Right here, 5 yards, just keep the chains moving over and over and over again. Okay, this isn't rocket science. This is very, very simple. And that's the thing about this. If you're able to truck one person, that's when you start breaking big runs. And if you've played Madden all this year, you know it's not very hard to make one person miss. Okay, now getting to the really cool part of this formation, the pass plays. Now we have XBar right here. XBar and bench switch both have this really cool corner. You see the outside guy right here. Look at the slot right here. Very, very simple to see. Both these corners are going to get over clouds, and they're going to get underneath a lot of deep zones. So this will definitely kill cover 2. Cover 3 and cover 4, you'll have to wait on it a little bit. But you can do something very simple like this, where you can block 7 if you want to. And you can motion this guy out, streak him. And that curl is going to beat man every time. So right there we had straight man coverage. That curl is going to beat man as long as you lowball it every single time. What's really cool is that we can motion this guy out, and he will clear out any deep zone over there. Now right here, let's put out this route combo. So this is, or let's do this. So this is just another route combo. You can get kind of creative, but the whole thing is trying to get that corner route open while holding the user in the middle of the field. So we see right here, the corner route's open. We just have to throw the ball, actually. Very, very simple to see. This isn't very complex. If you want to do something like this, you can, where right here we have XBot called, but once again, you can choose either of them. And We have XBar, and we're going to do something as simple as this, where, you know, you've seen this 1,000 times, this route combo 1,000 times. This is not very complex. It's very, very simple. One really cool thing about XBar that does set it apart from bench switch is this tight end post. And what you're going to be able to do with the tight end post is running some kind of route combo like this right here, where you have a 3-man route combo, your tight end's on a post, you have 2 blockers in the backfield. And we got shut it instantly, but you have the hitch underneath, and you just have to be willing to take that throw. Which is really cool about this formation is that you have, watch what these 2 guys do, these 2 halfbacks do in the pass game. Notice how they're going to step up really well, which is a huge problem in most under center formations. This is the best pass protection under center formation in the game. You're going to see how they both shoot out to the edges, and they both pick up blitzers. Now, there was no route combo there. That wasn't very important. But it's easy to see how that's what really separates this formation in terms of passing. Now, we also have a crossing route, okay? And once again, we can set up another max protection setup like this, where you've seen this 1,000 times too. Where that crosser, open, throw it, boom, simple. Very, very easy. You can set, there's a lot of different ways to set it up, and there's not really many route combos I can show you that are going to be like brand new at this stage in the game, because if you've played Madden, you've seen a lot of them. But you can always get creative with motions. You know, something like this. Snap the ball. You know, you see a blitz. Boom. Make someone miss. You know, very, very easy. So you get creative with motions, and you want to be able to run the ball while mixing in these motions as well, so you don't become predictable. But it's nothing super groundbreaking. This is another route combo that I really do like. It's going to be double hitches, basically, with that post over top on an X spot. Here we go, boom. And we have man coverage right there. You see that the hitches are both going to beat man coverage as long as you low ball it. You have to low ball it. And then that post is also going to beat man coverage. So it looks like they're setting pressure right here. This is what I would do. This route combo right here is great at beating any kind of pressure, because it's going to put the user in a real conflict. Right there, boom. Super easy to see. That tight end post is incredible. There's so many different things you can do with it. I'm going to show it one more time right here because it really is incredible, and I wasn't really given enough credit earlier when we were talking about it. So boom, super simple route combo. Snap the ball. Very easy to see how that's going to put the user in a lot of conflict, because you do have to guard those hitches underneath somehow. Now, the last thing I want to touch on when we're talking about this formation is basically a sister formation. So we're going to hit X, we're going to go to audible, and we're going to keep flipping until we see the near close flex. So I think that was 4 flips, and there's 2 plays we really, really like out of this. It's going to be 0-1 trap first. So first we're going to show you the 0-1 trap. And this is going to be really good when people start stacking the line of scrimmage with a lot of people, like say they're in big dime and they're sending pressure. This is going to kill it a lot, and this is a really good run. Of course, the one time I try to show it is not a great run. So let's run it back really fast. Alright, so another thing real fast is how we're going to see, it looks just like far tight slot, except it looks like it's just flipped, which is cool because they don't know that you can run trap. You're in a totally different formation now. So we'll run the trap one more time, and they're just shooting right through it, so there's not really a whole lot we're going to be able to do about that. But I can show you the pass play. For some reason, it's being very stupid in terms of that, but I can show you the pass play very quickly, and the pass play is really cool. It's really, really neat. It's going to be a concept that a lot of people use from trips. As you see, the A route is on that short corner, which is so hard to defend, and we're going to have that wheel coming underneath as well. You can do whatever you want with B. I like to put them on a hitch and then motion them across. And this is a really good 3-man route combo, because watch what's going to happen. We have man coverage right there. That's going to beat man coverage. The short corner is going to beat man coverage every single time. And that play call, once again, is the PA read special. And this is a super simple setup for it. If you want to keep the streak, you can. If you want to block 7 like this, I'm just showing you 7-man route concept, or 7-man protection, 3-man route concepts. But you can get creative and branch off of that if you so choose. Here we throw the wheel, make one person miss, maybe be able to break into the open field to make a big play. This is a very, very cool scheme. It's not something I don't think you can stay in for the entire game. Right here, here's an example of when is a really good time to call that 0-1 trap. But like I said, it's not something you can stay in the entire game, but it's something you can definitely sprinkle in. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's very, very cool. We're here, we're going to watch this trap. We got shedded right there, of course, but there are holes as long as your blockers can hold on to the blocks, which is the case in every run, and in practice mode, it's not a great demonstration. Now, the last thing I am going to show you out of it is going to be another way that we can just kind of manipulate with the defense, and it's going to be motioning this post across. Once again, we're just going to do something simple as this. Whoops. Boom, boom, boom. So here is the route combo. Actually, let me do this. And we have that wide open. The pressure got right through, but we have something open. Very easy to see. I do enjoy this. It's not something I'm running competitively right now. I have ran it in a few games, and it's cool. It's fun. It's definitely 3 yards, 4 yards in a cloud of smoke, and then you're able to hit them with the pass plays over top a little bit. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you reach out to me, comment with any questions you have regarding this or anything else regarding Madden. I'm more than happy to help, and I do try to respond to most comments, either Ace or myself do. But that's going to be it for you guys, and I will see you guys next week.